Israeli forces have killed 4 Palestinians in separate incidents in the occupied West Bank. It's led to violence between Palestinian demonstrators and Israeli troops in the city of Bethlehem. One of the Palestinians was killed after ramming his car into 2 Israelis. They were lightly wounded. The other 3 Palestinians were shot dead after allegedly trying to stab Israeli soldiers. Video has emerged apparently showing an Israeli soldier planting a knife on a Palestinian schoolgirl. A Palestinian media outlet says it was filmed at a checkpoint in the occupied West Bank on Tuesday. Now, here's the video. Look at this. Here's the moment when the soldier appears to drop the knife on the ground in front of the girl. She then raises her arms. You can see her trembling there, while another soldier looks on. The girl later crouches down to pick up the knife. She then appears to talk to the soldier as she holds it before being arrested. In recent months, the military has been accused of planting knives near the bodies of Palestinians killed by Israeli troops. Stephanie Decker joins us live from West Jerusalem. Just starting with that picture of extreme violence near to where you are, Stephanie. Just work this for us, put it together. What's going on there right now?
Right, Peter, I'm actually in the occupied West Bank. We're in Ramallah. We were just at a protest in Ofer, which is close to here. Not many people, probably tens of youths clashing, confrontations with the Israeli army. This is something that we do see every Friday. There are protests happening in other parts of the occupied West Bank, in Bethlehem, Nablus also, but relatively small. But it is something that is continuous. And as you were mentioning, of the 3 incidents we had today, which ended up killing 4 Palestinians, again, this has kind of become the norm here now. We had this spate of violence start at the beginning of October, and it's becoming a daily occurrence. Also last night in occupied East Jerusalem, there was a stabbing close to Damascus Gate. That Palestinian was shot and killed too. So it's happening both in the occupied West Bank, also occupied East Jerusalem, and it's one-on-one. Certainly the Israeli security forces will tell you that it's extremely difficult to prevent. But when you speak to Palestinians, they will tell you that this is the byproduct, the result of decades of occupation, that the youth are frustrated, that they don't see a way out. Certainly politically, any end to this on the table, talks between sides, nowhere near. Even the US Secretary of State John Kerry, who was here in the last few weeks, left empty-handed, spoke to both sides and said, well, there's only so much I can do. So a very difficult situation that continues here, one-on-one violence. We're having people killed every day. The death toll now, 112 Palestinians, 17 Israelis, 1 US citizen, 1 Eritrean citizen since the beginning of October. So those are huge numbers.
We've had that video as well, Steph, of what looks like, and I do have to stress, it looks like an Israeli soldier planting a weapon on a Palestinian girl. Would there be a reaction to that from the Israeli military?
Well, we've had various incidents like this caught on video over the last 2 months. The moment you're talking about happened on Tuesday. Now, she was a girl that the Israeli military says a knife was found in her bag. She was not shot, she was arrested. But when that video emerged, which I think was shot from a dashboard of a car at a checkpoint, it does appear to show the soldier taking the knife out of his pocket and putting it on the ground. Now, we've seen different situations like this in the past. We had one case where an Israeli settler shot a Palestinian in Hebron, and there's a video that was shot of that incident, which appears to show a soldier planting the knife on the ground. So this is also the issue we have here with 2 extremely different narratives when these incidents happen. Of course, attacks do take place, but there are incidents that are severely disputed, where people will tell you the person involved did not have a knife, they did not attempt to stab, and because of the situation where the military is using excessive force, I mean, we even had Amnesty International call it extrajudicial killings. A lot of these incidents are disputed, so the military does say certain incidents are investigated, but Palestinians don't think there's ever any justice when it comes to these kind of incidents that are disputed. This girl in particular has been arrested, but that video raises many questions, and it doesn't help to appease the street, that's for sure.
Stephanie, thank you very much.
I'm the leading state sponsor of terrorism.